Excuse that. I didn't know why they even got that dumb filter on there. Women don't even like men calling you that, but then you call yourself that. That's crazy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. How are you guys doing? Come on in, join in. Trying to go live on all of the platforms, trying to use microphones and everything else to give a better clarity. So we're discussing. I'm not going to be on it long. And I'm going to go work out up at the gym here in a few more minutes too. So those of you all that want to do part 2 on the road to 54 with King Hulk, come on over to KingHulk50nup Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Go over to KingHulk50nup, and then that way you can be able to see the workout that we're going to do later this evening. Like I said, probably about another 20, 30 minutes. Less than that. Probably when I come right off here, I'll be going up to do that. All right, this is the Gucci wear, shoes, hat, and clothing that you can end up buying. We do sell it, as you do know. You want to know how much, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. Let's talk a little bit about our health. Just got to helping another client put the abdomen together. The instructions are very simple and easy, but sometimes, you know, we can be very educated, it's like seriously educated, that the simple things sometimes become the hardest things. So when I showed them how to put it together, they were like, oh man, I've been struggling with this thing all night. I was like, man, what done happened that I get the right kind of thing, and boom, boom, boom. And y'all please forgive me trying to make sure that this is on here. Let me put it right here. And I know somebody said, can't you have all them done before you come on? No. Can't you come over here and help out? How about that? Everyone who got something to criticize about how things is, if you want to criticize it, make sure you bring something to the table. Now, I've had somebody say, well, can you make sure that your scenery is already set up? No, can you come and make sure it's set up? I got 3 businesses, job, 5 kids, 9 grandkids, so no. I can't do none of that. So y'all, we do it live. We ain't blooping, we ain't, let me start over again, whatever, this, that, the third. And hopefully y'all can hear me clearly, okay? Those of y'all that's on Cage 5, can you hear me clearly? Those that's on Facebook, I know you can because I got you on this microphone over here. I know you can hear it very clearly. Those on Instagram and those on YouTube, y'all got to stroke. I don't have to take it. All right, love y'all. But can anybody hear me over here on Cage 5? Can you hear me clearly? And my 2 horses, my 2, what's up, Shay Shay? What's up, Dave? How you doing? How you doing? Can you hear me clearly also? Over here on Facebook? All right, I want to also tell you the importance of your health, all right? I know y'all trying to be talking about it, but until we see some change, especially with our culture, with our community, we need to see change. I'm an advocate for you women to have your health. I have an 85-year young mother that is still walking, that is still going to the gym 3 times a week. So that means if you're under 85, if you're 84 and younger, there's no excuse for diabetes, overweight, there's none. Does it happen to us all? Yes. I'm the very first one that can say it will happen to you. Even though everybody was, oh, you still look nice and blah, 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 as a big guy and everything else. The big guy was taking 14 pills. The big guy had high blood pressure. The big guy had pre-diabetic. I was pre-diabetic. The big guy was on sleep apnea. The big guy had acid reflux. The big guy had gout. The big guy couldn't walk upstairs without having to pause. The big guy couldn't run a mile in less than 10 minutes. I'm running a mile in 7 minutes. The big guy, there was a lot of stuff that the big guy could not do. Now, the big guy can knock you out. The big guy can drag you, put you somewhere that you don't want to be, called the pain locker. The big guy look like Suge Knight. The big guy can get first class tickets on his look sometimes. The big guy look hella good in suits. The big guy can sit down and turn up a buffet. The big guy can eat a whole piece of potato pie. No. Sweet potato pie? No. Not piece. A whole pie. Yeah, that part. So, yeah, the big guy can do a lot of stuff too. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. The big guy can pick you on one arm. The big guy can throw you against the wall, spin you, and all that kind of stuff. But some of that stuff I can still do. Let me stop. Some of that stuff I can still do now, right? But I'm doing it without high blood pressure. I'm doing it without diabetes. I'm doing it without cholesterol. I'm doing it without having to take a breath and breathing heavy and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of the stuff that the big guy was doing, this guy's able to still do and yet be able to have functioning ability. That I have to worry about taking this pill that ends up taking this pill that ends up taking this pill that ends up taking this pill. Those of y'all that know You sometimes take a pill for your liver that ends up messing your bladder. You take a pill for your bladder that messes with your lungs. You take a pill with your lungs that messes with your kidneys. So a lot of this chemical pill stuff will mess with your other organs and mess you up. The two things that I eat on a daily basis, the detox that I do on a once every 2 months, the pre-workout that I use, the sauna suit and the waist trainer and the ab roller that I use every day, that you guys see me 7 days a week on one of my channels, using the fitness things that we offer and eating properly, is how you see 53 years young having the six-pack. Now once again, you can't talk about this. This is just loose skin. Give me loose skin any day, but give me a healthy gut. Give me health over everything. And I thank God that I have the genetics of my mom and my dad, where the look and all that stuff comes from them. Thank you, mom and dad. But what they cannot take responsibility for is their son was dying. Period. What they cannot take responsibility for is their son, while I'm dying of natural causes or life being, as I age, death will come. I'm not perpetuating. I'm not adding to. I'm not trying to speed up the process. Now, I do believe that God has a death day for all of us. I could probably die today. I could die right now. And I know y'all don't want to see that. I wouldn't want y'all to see that. So no man's knows the day nor the hour. But what you won't be able to say that I died because of cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart congestion, none of that. None of that. But I tell you that all of my numbers have come back in the range of great. I mean, it's in the green. We have the yellow, the green, and the red. I used to be in the red. I'm in the green. And the yellow means you're deficient. And the green means you are perfect. My blood pressure is still 105 over 67. 105 over 67. 107 is the highest it's ever been. My blood pressure was 97 over 62 for a long time. I kind of added a little bit of stuff here, a little bit of stuff here to kind of maintain my weight to keep me over 200. Because anything under 200, y'all see I look like a crackhead. All right, got you. I heard you. Thank you for helping me out. But I have to eat a little bit more than just pineapple and watermelon and just some skinless chicken. I have to add a little bit here, a little bit there. But I'm learning in moderation how to do things. Let me tell you that my disciplined workout has caused me to be disciplined in every area of my life. Me coming on 3 years and not missing one day, not for COVID, not for sickness, not for nothing. Even funerals that I've had to do, I went and worked out before the funeral. The funeral, most black funerals start at 11 or 1. I'm always in the gym, and most of my gym, the gym that I go to opens up at 4:30. So if I got to get up at 4 o'clock to be at the gym at 4:30 to work out to 6 and come home and shower and shave and get ready for a funeral, I'm going to do that. I've already made up my mind. I already got it in my head. I get the phone call. My mother's passed away. I'm going to be going to the gym on the day that I got to bury her. Because, see, the gym is more than just a place of ego. That died when this guy died. It's more than just seeing how much I can lift. Put it in an atmosphere where I can be cocky. I'm not that guy no more. That guy died with that guy. The gym is a sanctuary for me. The gym is where I can really think about the next business I'm going to do for one of my children or my grandchildren. The gym is a place of how am I going to take care of the people that's in my life, that's in the circle, the queen that's in my life. How am I going to make sure that Queen Hope is set with all the things that she's trying to do? How do I make sure that Cherie and Gigi is also set? Because they've entrusted themselves into saying, hey, King, we believe in what you're doing. We're going to sacrifice. Don't charge you what we can. Be sacrificial. Do things after hours for the brand to make sure that the brand becomes reality. So how do I make sure that their investment doesn't go unpaid, doesn't go unwanted? And they're not even asking for the money. They're asking for the success of the brand. Did you hear me? They're not asking for the money. They're asking for the success of the brand. As long as the brand stays successful, as long as we're winning, you guys are buying it, people are being blessed by it, then that's payment for all of us, right? These are some great people that's in my life that I will not and I cannot let down because they have entrusted into me something that is very dear, which is themselves. And I'm going to handle it with every essence of me to make sure I make them proud. You all that do come on, that do engage with me, that do talk, that do run up the hearts, They do send the messages that tell me how handsome and how much you like my swag and stuff. I cannot let you down. Oh, I know I don't know you personally, but I know you. I know you well enough that we have interacted over, some of us, for the last 2 or 3 years. On my other page, some of y'all have still left great messages to say, hey, we missed being live on here, but thank you for creating another page of live. Because we like to see and hear what you have to say to us. You've inspired us. You've caused us to want to do better. You caused me to do better. People have re-engaged back into healthy relationships. People have their sons and their daughters engaged back into healthy relationships. People have went back to the gym. I was working out today. While I was working out, somebody said, I'm on my way to the gym right now because you've encouraged me. So I'm getting up right now, I'm on my way to the gym. That's something that we ought to be running the hearts up in all of the hand claps and all the emojis that we have. If somebody is saying they understand the importance of the gym. The gym is not the place of your ego. And I got something to adjust up. And if Justin, you offends you, get over it. Sorry that your guy and mate is different. All right, anyway. But the gym is more than an ego place. The gym is more than a place of losing weight. You don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. Some of you have said, I'm really changing my way of eating because you're changing your way of thinking. Some of you are inspired to do some things that you never did before. And to God be the glory first. But then I also got to thank you all for giving me a platform to speak to you, to be able to bring some kind of encouragement. No, thank God I ain't got no donkey. I am flat as flat can be. That's why I understand some of them other people, them guys who are not kings, be coming after me. You ain't got nothing back here, bro. I am proudly an Indian. Oh, I have zero back here. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. But I inspire you to know that I'm like this guy. Got it. You don't know how important you are until you go through some crisis. I didn't know how really important that I was until there was a couple times I had to be rushed to the hospital. And they was telling me, man, the sleep apnea is terminal, man. You could literally walk outside the hospital and drop dead. That's how bad my sleep apnea was. I have no sleep apnea now. Can you believe it? 4 weeks ago when they did a test on me, what I struggled with for 14 years is gone. Gone. Not only did God do the miracle, but I did the work. Because faith without works is dead. A lot of you have faith that you want your life to change, but you don't get too tired to work because you've been working everywhere else, that you forget to continue to work on yourself. Maybe say that in the last 5 minutes. That's my topic today, is work on you. Work on you. Don't let other people's bar, don't even let my bar of excellence of being disciplined, where I can brag and say, oh, it's been 3 years and I ain't missed a live. Oh, it's been 3 years and I ain't missed a workout. That's my personal praise. That's my personal praise. That's my benchmark. That's what I reach for every day to say, like today, I'm tired, I want to do it. But I know when I get off of here, I got 2 things I want to do before 9 o'clock or 10 before I go to bed. And for me to do those 2 things, I got to go make a sacrifice in these nice clothes to go work out. Y'all seen me yesterday work out what I worked out in some real nice Gucci stuff. I got on some real nice Gucci stuff again today. It's like this week is Gucci week. Guess what? I'm going to take my butt upstairs in these $500, $700 shoes. I'm just going to work out for like 20 or 30 minutes because I am disciplined. That's my bar, not yours. Not yours. Your bar might be every other day. I'm encouraging you to do every day, but that's my encouragement. You don't live to my expectation. I'm not your God. I'm some of you all's king, but I'm not your God. I am not held responsible for your personal bar. I'm just going to encourage you to put a bar somewhere. And wherever you tell me that bar is, that's what we're going to keep on pushing for every day to get to. Wherever, it doesn't matter how high it is. All of our heights and sizes and shapes is different. That's what makes us us. And if I'm going to love you, I got to love you for you, not for how I want to see you. Work on yourself. See, hear me. Because people who can be critical, and sometimes I can, we can be so critical in your life that we keep you from living your life because we're so busy trying to get you to live, honestly, our life through you. And y'all know that's true. How many of y'all have tried to be a nurse when nursing ain't even in? You don't even like blood, but because everybody in your family is in medical, you're trying to follow the footsteps of who? God has made you to be unique and wonderful and beautifully made. Why don't you make your own footprints in the sands of time? Why don't you do something that is different than everybody else has been doing in your family? I mean, if I was really to carry out what majority of the men have done in my family on my daddy's side, I would have made a broken home. I would have taken care of not one of my children. I would have made sure that I did not give a healthy relationship to their mother. I would be a person right now miserable. I would be someone that nobody wants to be around, because that's what the men have perpetuated on my daddy's side since my great-grandfather did that messed up stuff. And then my grandfather ended up doing even worse. And then my daddy ended up doing. It had to stop somewhere. My brothers were on the path, but then when it came to me, I said it stops with me. And maybe if I stop being a murderer, then maybe everyone else with me and after me won't be a murderer. So when I had an opportunity to do what my grandfather did, kill my grandmother, to do what my daddy did, kill his brother, when I had an opportunity to kill 3 people, I walked away. I heard them. You probably wish they were dead, but I walked away. And I made a conscious decision that it stops with me. When my grandfather ran my father and them away from the home when they turned 12 and 13, all of my aunties and uncles, because my grandfather was an evil Indian. When he got drunk and he got that moonshine in him and that corn whiskey, he was straight medieval, hanging his own kids upside down and whooping with a bullwhip. We're finding out that's how he got done when he was a child. He only carried on what was done to him, right? So I made up in my mind, I'm going to raise my children. I'm not going to turn them upside down and beat them like they're some damn slaves. So I found a different way. Now, I did spank my kids, but I spanked them as my children, not as my property. Not as their master, but as their father. And I was proud to say I raised my children, right? So I had to become the person to become a generational curse breaker to start reinitiating the blessings. See, on my dad's side, education wasn't really pushed like it was on my mother's side. So when my mother had my sister and my brother and me, my sister didn't graduate high school. My brother didn't graduate high school. But I'd be damned if I wasn't. I went to high school. My sister and brother didn't go to college. I went to college. My sister and brother wasn't able to stay married to the same person. I did. And I was able to see all of my kids at the house. And I was able to see that even when me and my ex-wife got a divorce, we're still best friends to today, that I didn't leave burning a bridge, but I refortified that bridge because we got 9 grandchildren that still need to see Papa and Granny act like we got some damn sense. Black people, let me share something with you. Stop always living life for your moment and understand that you have a generation that's coming after you. And they're watching every goddamn thing we do, especially how we treat one another. I know I'm trying to talk about health, but let me talk about the one health that we sometimes overlook as black people, is that's our mind. That's our mind. And as much as you want to think that you ain't cuckoo and crazy, your actions say that we do a lot of cuckoo crazy things. We do a lot of stuff that is not really shameful. We turn on our own self sometimes. We become our own greatest enemy. Not the nigga who beat on you and cheat on you. You chose that nigga. And you keep going back to nigga like that. So who's really one crazy? No, I didn't say it's your fault that you got beat. I said it's your fault that you picked a beater. Because you didn't have to. All the signs are there. Damn, everybody told you in your family not to marry the nigga. Everybody told you they didn't like him. But you think everybody's against you. Don't nobody love you. Really? Right. Everybody hates you. But you invited all of them to your wedding. Everybody is against you. Don't nobody. Everybody jealous of you, but you keep inviting them to your birthday party. Listen to some people sometimes, because some people can see beyond your love that you got for me and that you keep on attracting. You don't pick well. You might need to find somebody in the family that pick better than you, because your last 5, Negro, Ella, you supposed to go to your other finger. You supposed to go to your next digit. No, you stay, keep your hand down. No. You want to talk to my sister? Talk to me. What you like about my sister? Let's find out some stuff about you. You ever hear somebody, and if he about to swing back on your representative, he'll swing on you one day. Talk to his, why y'all don't call this man's mama? Why we don't do some stuff that's just ain't old fashioned, it's just reality. Call that nigga's mama and say, what kind of son did you raise? Now I know mamas can be tricky, but if you listen to them real close, they'll tell you if they enable him or if they discipline him. Someone will say, you know what, that nigga can't never come back home to me, but I love that's my son. I'm gonna protect my son all the way out. But that's what you really want? If she talking like that, baby, if the mama don't even want the son, okay. Talk to his sister, talk to his cousins, talk to his auntie, talk to your last girlfriend. Stop being so where you can't be civil. And talk to the last girlfriend and say, why, you know, what? Girl, that nigga beat the hell out of me. Now, I'm not saying that what he did to her, he gonna do to you, but it kind of gives you some kind of idea about what you really supposed to get involved in, what could be a possibility. Since you talking about you look for red flags, you the most colorblind person I've seen in my life, because the red flags was there, it was waving, the red flag said no, and you were like, but I love him, he got good penis, he takes me out, he bought me a rose, I call him daddy, and he loves me. Girl, stop. Stop. Because this next one might do more than beat you, might kill you. I look at something on Facebook, on TikTok, and then on Facebook that hurt my heart. What God did to that girl, and the judge threw the book at this fool. Threw the book. Didn't let him claim insanity, because you couldn't have been insane to do what you did to your own biological kids, and then turn back around and did it to the mama. Ladies, please listen to me. Be careful. Shut up. Be careful. Do not, in this hour, fall prey to these generational men unless they've really been trained how to be in confrontational situations, because you're going to bring you to the table. And there are some things about you that is very controversial. There are some things about you that is problem solving. There are some things about you that's going to be a challenge. And if this man, only way to deal with challenges, competition, and conflict is drinking and smoking and fighting, you don't need it in your life. You don't need a man to find his peace at the bottom of the bottle, or at the end of the bag of weed, or having to pop a pill. Or the only way he could be able to deal with you is in the bedroom. After he gets through bouncing up and down on you, and you don't even get off. He does the only one. Be careful. Be careful. Because some of these generational men, they don't know how to deal with conflict. They don't know how to deal with challenges. They don't know how to deal with issues. Hell, they can't even deal with their own. And you're bringing yours to the table? Be very careful, ladies. Please be very careful. All right? Work on you. Stop working on everybody else. Stop worrying about everybody else. And work on you. I'm not teaching you a selfish thing. I'm teaching you a reality thing. You're not going to be better in the progressing of your life in any area if you don't work on you. And can you please first work on your mind? Can you subscribe that you might not be crazy, but your elevator don't go all the way up to the right floor? Come on. Can you be honest that all screws ain't tight, some of them can loose? First one here, hey, therapist, I have a therapist. Did you hear me? And every one of you all that went running to college to get your therapy degree, your therapist degree, or your psych degree, to become a counselor, this, that, and the other, get you one too. Get you one too, boo. Because you only giving people book advice. You don't want to tell nobody what you're really going through. And here's what's so crazy. I had to end up counseling one of my therapists before, because they needed help. They was in a worse situation than what they was counseling me in. And I had asked them, hold on, you got somebody you talk to? No, I don't. I really don't. I feel like we need to change this session. I need to talk to you. You all right? And broke. Dude is broke. Tears coming out his eyes. Like, man, I think I might end up leaving my wife, man. It ain't working. And I was like, what talk to me? What's going on? And at the end of the therapy session, which took, I only get an hour, excuse me. It took 2 hours. He even told the secretary, tell the next person I got to reschedule. Because I'm too deep into the situation. It wasn't my situation, it was his situation. And man, when we got through talking, and I prayed for him and whatnot, and he said, I appreciate you. He said, man, if this got back, I'll probably lose my life. I said, no, you won't. I said, because one, well, we speak in counsel, stays with us in counsel. Number two, you need this session way more than I did. I'm pretty good in my situation. I'm just coming so I can be able to have an outlet to talk to somebody who can be independent of the situation and give me a raw assessment of what's going on. I'm just giving you the same courtesy. I'm giving you a raw assessment. It really ain't all her. A lot of it is you. What you told me, about 65% of what you're trying to put on her, it's on you, bro. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know you don't want to see it that way, but it's on you. You need to correct some things. You need to work on you. That's what I'm telling y'all today. Work on yourself. I had to tell that to somebody who was working on me. See, me working on myself got me into the life of somebody to help them start working on themselves. And when, at the end of my session, I still honored him with my next 3 sessions, listened to what he said, took his advice. Just because he needed help don't mean he couldn't still help me. And actually that situation became something that I needed a year or 2 later. See, we are becoming helpers of one another. We're becoming a tribe again. We're becoming a community again. They can be able to help one another. So we can stop perpetuating the same situations that keeps us single, messed up, can't trust, don't know who to give our heart to, not to fall into the same damn thing again. And I want to shut down the industry of the roles. That damn roles has taken over the men in your life. Y'all not gonna say something stupid. I want to shut the roles down. We thought we had the dildo out the way. We thought we had the vibrator. We thought we had the bullet out the way. Y'all niggas done came up with the damn roles and y'all don't even give a doggone about no man no more. We shutting the roles down by bringing the men back into your life. And these men are going to be good men. They're going to be good men, ladies. They are. All right? Don't give up on your sons. Don't give up on your brother. Don't give up on your men. All of us are not bad. Some of us have learned our lesson. Some of us have really subscribed into bringing healing and trying to bring some kind of restoration back to the damage that we've done. I'm not the only king in the land. I know I might be the only one some of y'all know. There's a very few of us. And when we are coming out and talking to you all, embrace us. Don't shun us. Don't push us back. Don't try to criticize how our lifestyle is. It works. It's going to work for you. Even if you're not going to be a part of it per se, like, you can still yet receive some of the wisdom that we've gained to help bring some healing to your life. And I hope as your servant, and I hope as a person who's trying to make sure that healing, laughter, entertainment lifts you up and takes you up to the next level. I pray that I'm doing my job in your life. Thank you for giving me your time every day, for coming on live, for watching the videos, for listening to the 1 minute. Oh yes, and all of you all, if you see it, if it ever says 59 seconds on any of my videos, those are 1 minute words of encouragement, all right? Whatever this God puts in my heart to encourage you all with, I put it. So anytime you see, I don't never dance 59 seconds. I ain't doing that. So I dance 30 seconds or less, all right? Or I take pictures 30 seconds or less. But anything that says 59 seconds on my uploads, those are always words of encouragement. Listen to some of them. Save some of them. Because it's going to be a blessing to you. Because every now and then, we just need a minute just to be encouraged and make it through the rest of the day. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Oh yeah, by the way too, my birthday coming up. So Monday I'll be 54. All right. I'll be doing a different workout regimen on July the 11th. So all that y'all been seeing for the last 3 years, repetitiously, I'm changing it up a little bit on July the 11th. It's going to be every day. We're going to do some more concentrating workouts on the stomach. We're not going to do the whole routine how y'all been seeing it. we're going to break it up over 7 days. So since I have different components that I work out, the upper, the middle, the lower, the left, the right, the overall, we're going to break that up to every day. That sometimes it's going to be just an up, we're going to do some other things. It might be it's going to be 3 sets of whatever I do. So it's going to shorten down that part of the workout, give me a little bit more time to get into some more cutting things because I'm going to try to, once again, compete. So we're going to try to define the areas of the stomach, see if we can get this, see if we can get the little skin to come on and work with us. Now, there ain't no fat, that's just skin, so you can get that, get on tight off of there, all right? If not, I'll just pose with it, but I want to make sure I kind of define, get this to kind of curve over some more. We measured them yesterday, they're about 17 to 18s. I want these to be at 22 or 23, so I need to do some more. And I want my chest to be kind of more, and I definitely want my back. So then when I'm posing, I can at least take first place. I'm going for first place. I don't want to lose. I don't know how to lose. I'm about to do it on the stage. No. But yeah, keep me in prayer. Thank you all. 54, June the 10th. Cash at me. Send me a blessing. Or just send me a prayer. You don't give me nothing. Some of y'all didn't give me nothing last year. I made it. You don't give me before that. I made it. You don't give me nothing this year. We good. It's cool. I ain't gonna take it personal. This is a prayer for me, all right? Laugh is the medicine of your soul. Eat healthy. It'll help your temple. Pray. Hear from God. It will encourage and take your next level to your soul. Most of all, share something with somebody else. It can make their life better. And watch how your life will be even greater on the back end. I'm out. Thank you all. Bad Boys is out. So some of y'all, matter of fact,